Welcome to Women of Essence. We are live in Columbus, Ohio. We can be watched on WCSM channel 32.4. You can also download our Android and iTunes apps. And today we're going to be talking about our passion for African dance and music. In the studio we have with us live Above and Beyond Music Ministries. We are very excited to have them today. And with us, our co-hosts also, Veronica and Marianne.
All right, so
Yes.
I know you had a wonderful weekend last time. I miss all the fun.
Oh yeah, we had a beautiful time. We went to the Liberian beauty pageant and we seen some beautiful ladies. And I believe you both were a contestant before in the beauty pageant.
Yes, I was. I contested for Miss Legon back in Africa. That was a long time ago.
Nice.
Oh wow.
That was freshman. Yeah, I was the freshman college.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, I didn't win anyway, but just for the record, I didn't win. That was my first time. And you know, over there in the university, what they do is they want to go out and look for fans. They have to use your face. So
wow.
wherever win, they have to take you around and solicit for fun for the school. So I contested. It wasn't easy, but I made it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you did one too, right?
I did one a long time ago. It was the Miss African American Teen Pageant in Columbus.
Oh wow.
So yes, in Columbus, I was a contestant. I was a junior in high school, and also we were competing for funds for college, and it was a lot of fun. One thing I really loved about the Liberian beauty pageant was all the beautiful African dresses.
Oh wow.
And the talent.
Yes.
Veronica, the talent
yes, we had
was
a nice
amazing.
time.
Amazing.
But I heard they were very young. The
Yes.
ages.
They were about 19 and 20 years old. The one particular young lady, she drew a beautiful picture, and the other lady, she drew the picture, but then she had a little bit of Liberia in it as well, and I really, really liked it. We had a singer.
Yes, we had a singer and we had a portrait
There was a dance too.
from Angela.
Yes.
And that was beautifully said.
Yeah.
So those ladies work hard. They did
And a lot
hard.
of food, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, we had a lot
Lots of
food,
delicious
yes,
food.
Yes, African food. We had some kala, we had some rice bread.
So what time did you leave there?
Oh, I left a little early. I left about 12-ish. Marianne
And it
stayed
was
till
still
the
I
end.
was down at 2 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning?
2 o'clock.
Ooh, we're having a party,
She was
man.
partying, she was dancing.
Oh, I see. So when do we get to miss? I think one of these days we have to bring them to the studio.
Yes, we're going to bring
Absolutely.
them one day as a guest. So watch out.
Nice.
Women of Essence will be bringing our Liberian beauty pageant winner. The queen will be coming out actually.
yeah.
So we'll speak with her and see what she has in mind to do for Liberia.
So you didn't know what they have to give you as the reigning queen?
No, I don't think I've seen that. I was so much into partying myself and doing other things. So I believe she got something worthwhile.
I think the main idea was to get sponsors for the ladies as they go through college.
Yes.
We had some of the ladies that are going into pre-med, education.
Accounting.
Yes, one
Yeah.
lady was going to school for accounting,
Yes.
and so they're about ages 19 to 20, so freshmen or
Lovely.
sophomores, so it was a really great celebration. It was the 168th Independence Day for
of
Liberia.
yes.
And
Oh.
yes, so they were excited, and there was lots of food and dance, and I loved it.
Yes.
Loved it.
So did they have people come all the way from Liberia?
Oh yes, we had guests, but they weren't people that was part of the program, but they were in the United States and they
Right.
participated by celebrating our Independence Day. So
And you were at an event this weekend, right?
yes.
Oh, yes. I went to a wedding, a very big wedding.
Oh wow.
Big and nice.
Mm.
Big and nice. I had visitors coming all the way from New York. That's why I couldn't join you people.
Oh, we missed
I
you.
thought you
I
were
know,
the
I
organizer.
No, not the organizer. No, I have to host people for the wedding,
Oh wow, that's nice.
so I couldn't. But I miss. I love beauty pageant and all that. So next time I think I have to organize myself where to be at both places at the same time.
Yes. And we'll tag you along.
We'll just clone you and bring you along.
That's fine.
Yes.
All right,
So now we have to talk about these beautiful ladies that are here today.
Yes.
And we're going to learn a lot more about them. I've met them before to a program, and I love these girls. They are energetic, smart, intelligent, and beautiful.
Absolutely.
So they are here. We're going to see them.
I also met them. They were the same people that were there.
Yes,
Fashion,
they
right?
were at Kitty Fashion. Yeah, they're around.
met them before,
They're getting there.
I really like the name Above and Beyond Music Ministry.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break. Then when we come back, we'll meet Above and Beyond right there in the studio. So stay tuned and don't touch that dial.
See you when you come back.
See you.
Watch Women of Essence on TV African Network.
Are you paying too much for your car insurance? Does your insurance rate keep going up when you filed no claim? Call Pri Value Insurance Group at 614-388-9989 or visit www.privalueinsurance.com. At Pri Value Insurance Group, we have access to over 20 insurance companies. We compare rates with some top insurance companies, and you decide which company best suits your needs. Call right now. An agent is waiting to answer your call. Rates as low as $45 per month. Call us at 614-388-9989 or visit any one of our 2 convenient locations. On the north side at 1496 Morse Road, Columbus, Ohio, or in Bexley at 3485 East Broad Street, Columbus, Ohio.
We are live at TV African Network on Women of Essence, and with us in the studio we have the Above and Beyond Music Ministers. And with us we have our wonderful dancers that are in the group. And first we have, let's give us your name please.
Davida,
Davida. And how old are you?
13.
13. And can you tell us what grade you're in and some of your interests?
Well, I'm in 8th grade, and I'm interested in being a lawyer
Oh, nice.
and being a track star, too. I have to think
Track
about
star.
that.
Nice. And how long have you been dancing?
4 years now.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as African dance, are there any other type of dances that you're interested in?
CEO dancers, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. And next we have with us today
Asana 2,
Hasana 2. And how old are you?
13,
13. And your grade?
7th grade.
What about any of your other interests besides dancing?
Singing,
Singing. And any particular type of music you like to sing?
gospel.
Gospel. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us today. And next, our lovely dancer we have with us,
Jalika too.
Jalika 2. And your age, please?
12.
12. You want to be 13 today?
My birthday's coming up
Oh,
soon,
we're going to sing happy birthday. And how long have you been dancing?
so 4 years.
4 years. And the grade you're in?
7th.
7th grade. What are some of the other interests you like besides dancing?
Well, I play basketball at school, so I like basketball a lot.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share with us today?
No, I'm good.
Thank you so much for joining us. Our next lovely dancer with Above and Beyond Ministers,
My name is Ramada.
Ramada, and tell us your age.
I'm going to be 17 next month.
Nice. So, what are your interests as well?
I want to be a psychologist when I get older.
Beautiful. And what grade are you in?
I'm going to be an upcoming senior.
Senior. So, how long have you been dancing?
I danced all my life, but I joined the group this April.
So, would you say dance all your life? Were you dancing in the womb too?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. I know I probably was. Thank you so much for joining us. And our next lovely dancer we have with us,
My name is Alberta.
Alberta. And tell us your age.
I'm 16 years old.
16. And how long have you been dancing?
For over 4 years now.
4 years. And what are some of your other interests?
I want to be a pediatrician and a volleyball player.
So a pediatrician and a volleyball player. So you have a lot of patience for children, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Great. Is there anything else you want to share with us today?
No.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. And our last lovely dancer we have with us, give us your name.
Janama,
Janama. That's a beautiful name as well. And how old are you?
16.
16. How long have you been dancing?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Awesome. So what are some of your other interests?
I played basketball, but I stopped. And now I play volleyball, and I want to be a lawyer when I get older.
A lawyer. So you have a passion in that criminal law or anything particular?
Yeah, criminal law.
All right. Is there anything else you want to share with us today?
No.
No? Quite all right. Well, we do appreciate these lovely ladies from Above and Beyond music ministers. They're going to be sharing a few things with us. There's also going to be a video. You can catch them also on YouTube, Above and Beyond Music Ministers. We are going to be speaking with the leader of the group, Pastor Solomon, as well with Edward Alpha. So when we come back from our very brief break, you want to stay tuned and listen to a little bit more about the Above and Beyond African Music Ministers. Thank you for joining us.
Watch Women of Essence on TV African Network.
Are you paying too much for your car insurance? Does your insurance rate keep going up when you filed no claim? Call Pri Value Insurance Group at 614-388-9989 or visit www.privalueinsurance.com. At Pri Value Insurance Group, we have access to over 20 insurance companies. We compare rates with some top insurance companies, and you decide which company best suits your needs. Call right now. An agent is waiting to answer your call. Rates as low as $45 per month. Call us at 614-388-9989 or visit any one of our 2 convenient locations. On the north side at 1496 Morse Road, Columbus, Ohio, or in Bexley at 3485 East Broad Street, Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, so how long has the group been in existence?
The group here in the state has been in existence for now 6 years. But Above and Beyond has been in existence since when I was 10 years old.
Oh, wow. It has been a passion, right?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yes. Actually, you mentioned previously that the group has a great mixture of young ladies from Sierra Leone, other parts of Africa, and also African Americans as well. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, like what I said is the group is a mix. We are not actually based in one ministry. Most of the girls that you talk with just now, some of them belong to different churches.
Okay. Nice.
And they're in different cultures.
Okay.
We have even African Americans among us. We have Ghanaians, in the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so you also mentioned that the group does travel. And so what are some of the places that the group has traveled to?
We have indeed traveled. I can put that over to Prince Edward.
Prince Edward.
Well, the group just recently went to Canada.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, to do some performance there. And then we have so many invitations from even like Europe and other African countries. But we haven't been able to meet all those invitations yet because of funding and other things and improper arrangements. But like, we're planning to move ahead in the future to make sure we meet all those invitations.
And you do travel a lot, and you have a lot of invitations to go different events. So how do you find sponsors, and who supports the group financially?
Well, presently we don't have any sponsors. Financially, it comes with us, the leadership, and also the parents of the girls. We ask them for money, and then we're still asking people around to see how they can finance us. And then we still asking for funding for now, but presently all funding is owned by the parents and also leaders of the group.
Okay, that would be a lot of financial burden on you. But you see, you've done a lot of traveling. They are also students. So how do you cope with two? How do you do traveling and schooling at the same time?
Well, one thing we do, the education comes first. Okay. We don't do anything that will jeopardize their schooling or anything like that. So we make sure we do all our traveling is doing when they're off or weekends when they don't have anything to do. But basically we work with the parents because since they are minors, and we make sure their schedule, school schedule, house schedule doesn't conflict with the music schedule.
Okay. Yeah. I understand when you said the funding comes from the mother, the parents, and you, because I started a little program with kids, and you know kids don't drive, so I have to do the driving. So I have to drive to their house, and you know everybody live at different places. So today I have to go to this house, do the rehearsal in the house, because they don't drive, the parents have to work. So if I need them, I have to go for them. Then I go to this house and do the rehearsal, then I have to go to the other house and do, then I have to go to the other house. So I know what you're going through, but it's a dream and it's a vision. So hopefully the sponsors out there listen to you, and then they feel their passion, and then you get some help from somewhere.
I know that Pastor Solomon mentioned a little bit about the group and the uniqueness. The young ladies and a lot of the families are single parent family homes. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, actually, like I said, with me being a single parent child from my mom, you understand? Like I said, 10 years ago, when I was 10 years old, I saw my mom with the struggle that she was going through. What we did when I came to the States, there was one particular lady that spotted my attention. I saw how her parents were struggling with her, and then at a very tiny age, she became pregnant. So I was like, okay, what can I do in the community to help? Where can we start? Yeah. So music came, being that I'm a musician. So music came into my mind. So if I can use music, that would draw the attention of the youth, especially the females. Because when their mom are single parents, when they grow up, technically they will be single parent too. You understand? So that was why we captured the attention, or we are capturing their attention, being that their moms are single parents, so that we can use music to revive them, so that they cannot be single parents themselves.
Right. And that's very important, especially with the way things are today. A lot of the influences that a lot of the youth are having may not be as positive. So you taking that element and putting in something positive that also supports the single family home and giving these youths something to do to not only express their passion, but also to give something back to the community and assisting the parents. So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you.
Yeah, and also to keep them busy, that's good. Otherwise they find themselves doing other things out there, so it's very good. So if somebody is interested in joining the group, what's the procedure?
Well, I will answer that question. Well, we don't do advertisement about the group because the group itself is doing its own advertisement. And we have so many young girls around the community, from not only Israeli community, but even Ghanaian, Liberian, and Nigerian community. Parents want their girls to be part of the group. And to be part of the group, basically what they do, they contact us. And then we make sure, like, we talk to the parents, tell them what are the criteria, what we expect, and what they should expect in return. And then some of the things that we look at is the physical fitness of the girls and availability, and also whether they can travel at any time, whether they're willing to do anything, what other time we put up on them. So those are the things that we look for. And then after speaking with them, and then we move on from there.
Okay. Now, when you mention physical, do you have to go to the doctor's office and go and do physical and come?
Well, that's
most places you have to go and do physical and bring.
Yes, that's one thing we're embarking now on. We want to get access to their medical records, because since they're doing a lot of dancing and it's demanding a lot of physical work, we don't know their health conditions. So we want to make sure that they are safe, and also we are safe, and we're looking out for them.
That's important.
Yeah, that's really important.
So what's the goal for this group? What are you anticipating for this year?
Well, above and beyond, just the name, above and beyond.
Yeah,
the name itself speaks for itself.
Yes.
Well, we plan to go to a higher height. We want to be like a world music group for girls. We know we have a lot of groups out there, but they sing like secular music, and we want to take the religious music to a different level, not only singing, but also dancing, and also inspiring other young groups or other young girls that they can do such things.
Okay.
So we want to travel the world and make sure we make impact around the world. That's our goal.
So do you have like an age limit?
Well, I would say technically yes, because we don't want to handle anybody like
me.
Well, I don't know how the guys will feel like if they have somebody like you among their mates dancing. I don't know, but technically we're looking at 10 years and above.
10.
Yeah, and then I know the age range will vary as these girls grow up, because they go in every day and they get to 20, 25. The question is what I'm going to do when they get to 25, 30.
Yeah.
That's a great challenge, but definitely as they're coming up, and we're trying to recruit more young girls to be part of it. But probably in the future, the group might be divided into probably young adults and
older adults.
Yeah.
Concerning sponsorship, if someone wants to sponsor your group, how do they go about doing that? Because I know that's a very important part of having any group, any organization, or putting anything together. You need finances to get your program started, and having the family taking money out of the pocket to sponsor these girls is a difficult situation. So we want you to tell our audience how they can contribute towards this program.
Well, if you are there listening, you want to sponsor the group, we're just coming up right now. We're starting right now, and we don't have official website yet that you can donate or anything like that. You can contact me or Pastor Solomon or any member of the group. If you want phone numbers, we can give phone numbers. We can leave our contact addresses and emails. It's not only about finance. We need a lot of things. We need vehicle like a van to transport the girls. We need other things. So if you want to sponsor the group, contact us and we can talk about it, see how you can help the group.
All right. And now that you mentioned, because I went on the website when I heard the name Above and Beyond, and I typed it in, and I saw the dance, but I was looking for information about the group, who to contact. Now we are in the computer world. Everybody goes there for information. So when I went there, I was hoping to see who is the leader, address, phone numbers, and there was nothing like that.
I did see on YouTube there was a contact us.
Oh, they do? Yeah. Maybe I went to the
Yeah, there's contact on YouTube. There's contact on Geva Be Nation where we are ranked also.
So YouTube is the best source.
So YouTube is the best.
For now, YouTube is the best source, and Geva Be Nation is the best source because all the information are here. And I think Columbus, we are ranking, and there was a time where we are number one, even within the whole America as a gospel group.
Really?
So yeah, we get a lot of information out there, and a lot of people contact us through those things. And we have a Facebook page also, which is an easy access. All the information is there.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So
Facebook Above and Beyond Music Ministers.
Yes. So between you two gentlemen, which one does the choreography?
Wow. Actually, the choreography itself, when we started, there was a lady that was part of us. She's part of us that was helping us with the girls. But now, technically, the girls themselves are the one choreographing.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
So they're very talented.
Most time we are just there to guide them. You understand? So to make sure that what exactly they are putting into the song is well appropriate. Since being that we are gospel, that's what we do. And then one thing again, I want to say, people that are watching us today on the network might want to know why just girls. I know people want to know why. It is not just girls that we are working with, not just female that we are working. We are also working on boys to the men on the side, but they are not just here today. But we have incorporated them. Yes. Amen.
So you have all boys and all girls, or you want to mix them together?
Sometimes we do mix them together. If you watch one of our clips, you will notice that there was a guy, one of the young youths, that was part of the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about your songs, it's purely African, right? African songs for the dance?
Well, actually, it is not purely African songs. Most of our songs are mixed. We have songs that we do in our dialect. We have some majority of the songs are in English, really. Majority of them, if you listen to them. It is only now that we have started thinking about incorporating some song into our dialect.
So when you say your dialect, Sierra Leone, right? Or any African?
Well, like I said, dialect in a sense, like when you go to Cameroon speak Creole, and then Nigeria do speak Creole. Even part of Ghana speak Creole. In some West African countries, they speak Creole. Like in Liberia speak Creole too.
Yes.
So we have that major one that we use, so that people will feel what we are doing.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be speaking again with Pastor Solomon and Edward Alpha with the Above and Beyond Music Ministers here on WCSN Channel 32.4 TV Africa Network. Come back and watch Women of Essence.
Watch Women of Essence on TV Africa Network.
Well, welcome back on TV Africa Network. Remember, you can watch us locally on WCSN Channel 32.4 every Saturday, 9:30 a.m. and then on Sunday, 9 p.m. Before we went on commercial break, we're talking to Pastor Solomon, who happens to be the leader of the group Above and Beyond Music Ministers. Pastor Solomon, I wanted to ask you about the practice. How often do they practice?
Well, the season, it depends on the season that we are on. Now that it is holidays, we do practice like 3 times a week. But when the girls are in school, what we do is we practice twice in a week. One is on Wednesday and then Saturday. That's when we practice. Wednesday is after school, and then Saturday is at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So how long is the practice? Like an hour, 2?
Well, it depends on what we are doing within that time. Sometimes, like when we have a program coming up, we do have long hours of practice, like it might be 3 hours or 4 hours. But when we have a normal time, it's like just 2 hours that we keep them full.
We wanted to also ask you about some of the challenges. I know dealing with young girls, you have to go through a lot of challenges, single parenting and all that.
Well, what I would do with that question, I would throw that question over to Prince. Yeah.
Well, we get so many challenges, of course, dealing with young girls. You know, there are women and some of us are men, and that's the disparity right there.
That's true.
But the good thing is we have the parents who are really supporting us. But like, as you mentioned earlier, transporting these girls from their one location to the other, especially from their homes to practices and picking them up from school and then back to other places, is a huge challenge, especially when you have a car and you don't have a van. Yeah. So sometimes you have to do 1 or 2 trips, and so sometimes you have to rely on the parents also to help us with that. So our temptation is one aspect, and also their schedule, being school, being house schedule, church schedule, is also another challenging aspect. But the girls are really wonderful. They are putting in time, they love the group, they love themselves, they want to be part of whatever thing we ask them to do, you know, and they're spending all this time, like communicating among themselves to make things easier. Because communication-wise, we don't have problem, because we just tell one of them that this is what we want to do, and then they have this social network that they communicate, and everybody will respond to those kind of things. So another challenge would be finance, of course, funding. Yes. And then sometimes we want to do a lot of things, especially traveling and taking part in other programs out of state, but because we don't have enough funding, and then we can make it, because we not do it with 1 or 2 people. We're dealing with 8 and 9 girls, and also some of the parents want to be part of it. And most of the times, if you look at events, I don't attend because it's a burden, so I just let Pastor Solomon and probably 1 or 2 parents go with the group, you know. Yeah.
I wanted to talk about upcoming events. Do you have any upcoming events coming up?
We do have upcoming events coming up. Besides the annual programs we have, like launching, because that's the main area we have funding from, when we have music launchings or video launchings, something like that. We do that every year, first weekend in April. But like, we have a program coming up that will be in September, but out of state. I'm still contemplating whether we should even make that trip, because you know, moving out of state with all these guys, we need accommodations, transportations, and food-wise and other things. It takes a lot of money, and then we're still working on that to see whether we can still make it. But like, before they go back to school right now, we're planning also to take them to vacation activity, like probably Zimbabwe or Kings Island or something. For them to have fun.
Because I was going to have a social life too.
Yeah,
and you don't just come and dance and sing and go. You have to organize some social events for them to keep them in the group. Right?
Yeah, we're thinking about that. Yeah, because it's not about, it's gospel group. We do Bible studies and other things, but like, we want them to have fun also. They are young people. Because if we give them all this fun, they don't have any needs to go out there looking for activities like that, because we do stick them somehow, like parties and other things, places they can go and things they can do. But also, if we're sitting them not to do those things, we have to create an environment where they can have those fun activities also.
For people who don't know about gospel dancers, could you tell us what's the difference between gospel dancing and just ordinary dancing?
Well, like, one thing we do emphasize on our actions, like, we do gospel dancing, and the songs we dance to is gospel songs, and these songs have a message that they send to people. Okay. So like, we want to demonstrate those messages to our dancing. Yes. Because it's easy for you to listen to a song and just forget about it, but it's better when you look at somebody performing those lyrics. Yes. And then it remains with you longer. Because if you go to, like, for example, if you go to a party now and you listen to all these dance songs outside here, you dance to it and have fun, and then you go home. Yeah. And then you think, oh, it's just another song. But when you go to one of these concerts where the girls perform, like, it's not only listening to the song, but also seeing them choreographing this song, the lyrics into action, it remains with you for a long time. Like some of our performances we do, and people will respond back to us, they call us and they send messages to us like, man, that dancing was wonderful. these actions and all these things they do, even my kids home, they try to do the same dance and all these kind of things.
So it's inspiring.
Yes, inspiring all our young people, yeah.
Great.
Well, let's talk about the dressing. I know the last one I watched, I think, I've seen a few of them in African traditional wear, and I've seen them in white dresses too. I think the one I watch on YouTube. So you do both, you do traditional, and then you do...
Yeah, we want to entertain the general public, you understand? That's why we mix most of our stuff. We don't just basically wear African dress, you understand? We want even the international world to see the picture of what we are doing in gospel.
It's great.
Yeah.
So we have been talking with Above and Beyond Music Ministers live in the studio at TV Africa Network here on Women of Essence. We are so happy to have you both join us today, Pastor Solomon and Edward Alpha. We wish that you would also go to YouTube and view Above and Beyond Music Ministers on YouTube. You can view some of their dances. And also you can contact them also if you'd like to add them to any of your social events. We also like to thank everyone for joining us today for Women of Essence, where we can be watched live on channel WCSN, channel 32.4, also on our YouTube and Android apps. And thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time.